Life is a song, sing it. Life is a game, play it. Life is a challenge, offer it. Life is love, enjoy it. Sai Baba. Hi, my name is Damini Patel, and today I'll be giving a speech about 2 qualities of myself. This should allow the audience to get a better insight about my life. The 2 qualities that I will be discussing today are volunteering and dancing. Over the years, I have learned that I enjoy volunteering a lot, and knowing that I can always help others. I learned this after I volunteered on the day of Thanksgiving. Be of service, whether you make yourself available to a friend or whether a coworker. Or you make time every moment to do volunteer work. There is nothing that harvests more of a feeling of empowerment than being in service to someone in need. Gillian Anderson. During my freshman year of high school, I looked into volunteering only as a way for me to stand out when applying to colleges and different organizations. However, as I started to volunteer more, I understood that it was more than rather just getting hours for my benefit. One year, I signed up to volunteer at a local food bank for a few days before Thanksgiving. That morning I woke up and it was so dreadful to go, but it changed very quickly as soon as I started giving out bags full of food to people. Every time I gave a bag to someone, it gave me relief knowing that they have a meal and that a burden was lifted off their shoulders. From that day, each time I volunteered, I asked myself, how am I benefiting others, not how I'm benefiting from others. Dance and music play a very important role. They soothe and relax the minds of overstressed students. At the same time, they educate them and stimulate concentration and creativity. My last topic is about how dancing transformed me into the person I am today. I first learned to dance when I was 5 years old. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just did it because my mom put me in for some lessons. The form of dancing that I did was called Bharatanatyam. For about 12 years, I did not enjoy this style of dancing because it required too much thinking, discipline, and the teacher was very strict also. I was into other types of dancing such as Bollywood because it was more upbeat. I understood the beauty of this form whenever I was a senior in high school. Senior year was full of stress because of applications for colleges and scholarships. And in that year was my classical solo debut for Bharatanatyam. It was this 3-hour classical solo performance that took a year of training. During this year, I learned a lot about discipline and that things do not come easy. I realized that because I told myself that I hated this form of dance, I couldn't appreciate the main purpose of it, which was to worship God. And lastly, I learned that my dance teacher was actually my guru because she's been a part of my life for almost over a decade, and she patiently taught me this form. It is only an adventure that some people succeed in knowing themselves and finding themselves. Andre Guide. We may never know what our qualities are until we have an experience for ourselves, as I have learned from volunteering and dancing. Thank you.